Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's Etienne. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. They got him behind the line. The option fools no one. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back. He's going to throw for it on third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They'll give it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lovett. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Take it now, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Looking for some space. It's Jones. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Defense getting set up. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Milroe. Running out of time in the pocket. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He's got it for a big game.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protect.
He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
To the air. It's back. Quick throw over the middle. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Short connection to the tight end here.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, You're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Miller. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Handoff here from the shotgun. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Looking to scramble. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
2nd and goal for the offense. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Then they get a drive going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Trying to extend the play. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his 2nd pick today. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Off the play fake on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this pass is caught. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Caught quickly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to move.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
That's reeled in. It's Miller. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Dropping back, it's Milroe. looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Young. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Direct snap to the back. Has the 1st down still on the move. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Just some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He hands it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd and short, easy 1st down. No. Denied. Stopped. Bring up 3rd down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Bama. This offense is still clicking. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Beck. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this deep, begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Hey, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat. Just unable to execute with the throw.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that short completion. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And there's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at second and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's Milroe. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Milroe. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Second down after that previous play. Try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Etienne. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Important second down play coming up. Long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Speck. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That gain makes it second and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Milroe. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Great chance for the offense to tie in the game. 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback, the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, tied. This offense cannot be stopped. And now they'll set up for the point after. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the handoff. It's Etienne. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Beck. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Georgia. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Great cut there.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember that clock is ticking.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The pass rush closing in. He's moving out of the pocket. Escapes the sack. Grab behind the line. It's Young. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the
touchdown, Crimson Tide. This quarterback on fire today. And now the critical extra point attempt. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking downfield. It's Beck. And this one is caught. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Can this defense get a stop and send this to overtime? They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Can he take it all the way? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw. It's Beck. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down, looking to throw it. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. That's a great performance in the